today's video is very spontaneous because I decided to start pulling out all of my summer pieces and then bringing out the winter and fall clothing, and I thought I should document this because anytime I do a closet clean out or chat through pieces in my closet, you always want more. So I'm just going to show you quickly what I'm pulling out for summer and putting away, and then what I am bringing out for fall, and just my thought process. What I'm going to do is show you what I've pulled out that is considered summer that I want to put away in storage, and then I'm going to bring down my bins of my fall and winter items and then talk through the items that I'm most excited to share, but also just to show you how I transition my wardrobe twice a year. If you remember last year I did a major closet clean out and I ended up really separating out core summer pieces, is very summer, as well as some pieces that I would only wear in the fall and winter. That way I could create space in my closet. That way I don't feel overwhelmed every time I walk into my closet and like 25% are pieces that I can't wear. I do want to pull out the fall pieces because I am shooting a series right now all about 90s American prep, minimalist luxe, and all of those pieces are probably stored away. I've been thrifting, I've been shopping at Crossroads. Probably by the time this video airs you would have seen that, so that's why I'm starting early. Goals I have today: number one, do the swap out. Number two, use this as an opportunity to really go through and decide what am I keeping, what am I not keeping. If there are items to donate or to sell, I really want to identify that, and I really want to get a really good understanding of my wardrobe. Because of the nature of my job, I do accumulate a lot of pieces, and I love thrifting and vintage shopping, but I also think that I need to get just a hold of my closet and just really hone in on the pieces that I need and the pieces that I love. Because of our milder weather in Los Angeles, I'm able to wear my skirts, my dresses, so much of it year round, but there are certain items that I'm just not going to be able to wear, and I put it away. And a lot of you know that I do travel to Palm Springs a lot between January and May to visit my in-laws, so I do like to keep out some summery Palm Springsy pieces for those little trips, but in general I'm really trying to think things out. Also, as you can see, I'm like literally boxer shorts and a tank top. I went pedal boating with Harley's Girl Scout troops. We got back and I was like feeling so tired, and I thought today's a good day to do this major transformation. So this is like a white dress, super summery, I love it. I mentioned the play suit. So the pieces that I'm pulling out are really pieces that I just don't think I'm going to be able to dress up for fall or winter. I love this embroidered suit, got a lot of wear. The Poochie could be retired because I wore it a lot this summer. I don't need to show you everything, but just like certain skirts that I just, again, the color palette, the material, and just the overall vibe might feel way too summery, so I'm good with putting it away because I know I've got suede, I have wool, I have leather, and I am excited to pull those out. I've had this really great bedroom jacket for a couple of years now, and I keep saying I'm going to style it, and I have yet to style it, so I think this is one of those pieces that I'm just going to have to sell. If you live somewhere with milder temperatures, you may not even swap out clothes, but I do it because of space. One of my favorite things to wear year round, and they never get put away, are my Indian cotton and silk pieces. So of course these are so comfortable for the spring and summer, just really hot days, but they're perfect for layering on a cool vest, a leather or suede jacket, and some boots. You could even do thick tights, even a turtleneck under something that is maybe strapless for that bohemian feel. So that is one thing that I would say is like, this is very summery, but you can really make it work for you with the right accessories. And just a reminder not to get rid of pieces just because you haven't worn it in a few months, because of course we go through different temperatures and weather patterns. So this dress I wear a lot, but it's going into storage because I want to create room and opportunities for other fun colorful dresses. This seersucker halter dress is so pretty. I only wore it once this summer, but I think it's one of those core pieces that I will reach for year after year. And I do have some really cool, unique pieces that I'm just not ready to part with. And I know if I keep it, like, I might be obsessed with it next summer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just leave them here. Oh yeah, that bag on top is Harley's Christmas present. We are in the UGG era. Oh yeah, that definitely has holiday stuff in there. Yeah, I see so many sweaters. It's 1,000 degrees outside right now. If I'm not excited to wear any of the pieces that I pull out, I'm gonna put them in a pile to sell. What do you think? Okay, he just wants me to simplify my life, but look fabulous doing it. Okay, let's start. So I was just telling Alan I have the K-pop Demon Hunters song stuck in my head, so might break out into golden. Okay, I have several Laura Ashley dresses, so strapless, a halter. This one is cute, but as soon as I pulled it out I was like, not that excited to style it or wear it, so I'm gonna add that to the sell pile. This is a incredible jumpsuit that I wore when I went to the Cher book signing. I'm gonna drop a picture because I looked HOTT hot wearing this outfit. Some of you were asking why I didn't style my Chloe sequin dress in the how to style sequins for day. I couldn't find it and I didn't remember where it was, but I guess I had it in storage. So this would be a fun option to have for the holidays. Okay, so I've got a lot of sequin, a lot of lame, like just metallic dresses. This is a cute mini dress, which I love styling with pattern tights. So this is getting me excited. Okay, I think most everything in this one I'm excited to style. Oh, this one, fabulous dress. This is a gorgeous dress. It's lace, but it has this mesh middle part. I thrifted this at the Savers and I wore this for our anniversary last year. Remember, Alan? I just wore it with some like black undies and a black lace bra. Super cute. And this again can be dressed up or dressed down. I like the idea of putting a turtleneck under this and wearing it with the boots, or just, you know, being super chic. I have to share this dress because I think people have DM'd me in the past that they have a cape that matches this, and it is such a heavy duty fabric, and it has this really great fringe, and this is a very mini dress for me. Let me go all the way back. And it's kind of hard actually dress to wear. It's very rigid, has a ton of structure, and I bought this to wear to my very first New York Fashion Week. When I went, I only wanted to wear vintage or secondhand, and I wore this with some tights. I did like a cute beanie and some boots, and I was photographed a lot in it. I don't know if I have any of those pictures, but if you have the matching cape or coat or jacket or skirt for this, please let me know. I always thought this was handmade, well, homemade dress, but maybe it was a brand, or maybe it was just a popular fabric. Got a lot of sweaters. This one I love. I got this one at an estate sale. It's just like a really heavy duty wool chunky sweater, and the great thing about this, there's like a label that says it's handmade. I think in, where was it? Uruguay. Alan, how do you pronounce it? One of you will correct me. Okay, so I do love this sweater. This is 100% wool, but it's very itchy. Is it Uruguay? Uruguay?
Country?
Yeah, the country.
I think Uruguay. I was just said Uruguay.
Uruguay. I don't know. Okay. Just was wondering how to pronounce it because a sweater of mine was handmade there. So this is 100% wool sweater I found at the flea market, and I actually bought this in the middle of summer and it was a very, very cheap price. It's one of those like really great like sweaters, but it's very, very itchy on me, and it's longer fit, so I do like to wear it with over trousers and skirts. But in the last year I found, oh gosh, I found a great sweater that is similar vibe, that is very soft, and it's kind of the same vibe, and it's Yves Saint Laurent. It's a men's sweater. I thrifted it for Alan. He didn't want it, so it's mine now, and it fits me better than it fits him. Another fun sweater that I'm excited to style. Fun holiday pieces. This is a set from Trina Turk. I love Trina Turk. She's one of my favorite contemporary brands, and I do partner with her a lot. And look at how pretty this is. This is like a really cute two-piece set. I think this would look so great with a turtleneck and maybe some high-waist trousers and some boots, or a silk skirt and boots. But I really do love the idea of this as a layering piece. Even more sweaters. This is a vintage Saks Fifth Avenue sweater, which I'm keeping. It's super oversized. This skirt, so good, is Yves Saint Laurent from the Russian collection. That is one of their most popular collections, but I think what happened is the person who owned the skirt shortened it, because there were no short skirts part of that collection. They were all maxi midi length. It's velvet, and then it's a jersey knit, or it's a wool, actually, wool and velvet. This skirt last time I tried to put on barely fit me, but I don't want to get rid of it because it's such a rare skirt. Look, I just love Saint Laurent, but I have been doing Le Gris for the past 5 months, so maybe I can fit into it. I love these suede pants. These are Petite Concepts Bloomingdale's, found at the flea market for $4. They're such a great fit. This pair of leather pants, also super tight on me. Well, the last time I tried to wear them, so if they are too snug, they're just gonna go into the sell pile and some other fashionable person could wear them. Love the color. I think these are Saison. So these are just Saison leather pants that look great with sneakers and boots. So those are yes. Okay, this is what I pulled out from the closet. A lot of slip dresses. I would say I took out about 70% of my slip dresses. The ones that I could wear for winter I kept. Just sheer gauzy pieces, things that scream summer. I kept a few summery pieces because I know I'm gonna wear them in Palm Springs, but this is a lot to put in 4 bins, so I hope they fit. I think most of this stuff came out of these bins when I did this swap-a-roo earlier this year, but I don't know. No surprises here, but I have a lot more summer clothes than I do winter, but everything is folded, put away. Got Alan to put the bins up. I went through my denim, organized. If you're a follower of mine, you know I double stack my denim, so there's some guys hiding back there. Sweatshirts I wear year round, so those are always there, and then some of the sweaters I folded. Something to tell you is your closet should change with the seasons if you do have room. So for example, you know, I don't have this many you know, pants and skirts. I have a lot of summer dresses. So during the winter months, wow, that looks so much less colorful compared to summer. There's just a lot more room here, so then I can hang more of my pants here just to make getting dressed easy, because I like to be able to do this and to really see what I have. I think I might have to do a little bit of that here because you can see it's a little tight. And then final note is I barely put any of my tops away because I can wear them year round, and I'm always looking to add more tops to my collection. So I like to see everything that I have all year round, so when I'm thrifting I can really add those key pieces. Something I do keep in the closet, I have the Laundress fabric sprays. These were gifted to me, and I do use them just to de-wrinkle and just to freshen up sprays. I really like the wool and cashmere spray. I'm going to spray that on my clothes. Something else that I do use is Another Day. This is a fabric freshener. There we go. This is a fabric freshener that is great if you want to refresh clothes between washes. I do take this on vacation if I know I can't clean the clothes, because it is like a bioactive. It like uses enzymes to actually clean. Here we go. It's just a nice way to freshen up your workout clothes, I think your garment drawer, and depending on the scent, it could also help repel bugs. So I think having these is really just like a nice just add on to have. So something I don't switch out, which I think I've talked about a lot, are my shoes and my handbags. Same goes with belts and scarves. Everything just stays where it is, and I really don't get rid of my shoes that often. I think it's easier for me to part with clothing than shoes. I think I've just gotten so many good deals on my designer shoes and bags that I'm like, well, if I sell this or don't need it, I'm never going to find a replacement for it, which I think is pretty true. Okay, closet is nice and organized. Added a rug here. I might add some wallpaper there, but you didn't ask about that. I'm just showing you how I got everything nicely cleared out, and I am ready for fall. So this was a little bit chaotic, but kind of just in the moment realness. I think it's important to bring this real factor to our feeds sometimes, and just to show how I organize my closet, how I get ready in between seasons, and all of that. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next Friday. Bye.